Melissa, tell us, what is this exciting news for WestPack 2025?
Yeah, I am so thrilled to finally talk about this because it's something that we've been working on for a while now, just the team and I talking about a plan and making sure that we were having enough conversations with customers and industry to make sure that it really aligned with our existing WestPack exhibitors goals. And all the stars were in alignment. So the big
Great.
news is that we will be co-locating WestPack with the new Sustainable Manufacturing Expo in 2025.
Wonderful. And that is the debut of the Sustainable Manufacturing Expo 2025. Melissa, that makes total sense for me for WestPack to be co-located with that new show, because sustainability has been top of mind for packaging departments and packaging production for a couple of decades now already. And, the interest in sustainability, the environment, really goes back to the 60s and the 70s. The first Earth Day was 1970, believe it or not, that long ago. And I know that people are going to be curious to hear what this is all about. So can you tell us a little bit more on how this co-location is going to work?
Sure. Well, first, let me tell you about Sustainable Manufacturing Expo. So that is, as I said, a new show that Informa Markets Engineering is launching next February. It is an event for the manufacturing community. It is going to display the innovations, the technologies, and the materials that are reducing carbon footprint, reducing waste, and helping manufacturers to create more operational efficiencies within their factories. So it's really an event that is going to focus on helping manufacturers to adopt more sustainable practices and processes from the very beginning with product design, going all the way through to waste management and water usage, and how they can make sure that their factories are being as sustainable as possible too. So within this, obviously part of that product design life cycle, packaging plays a huge role. And
Huge.
So that's why we really felt like having WestPack with sustainable manufacturing really made the most sense. And the way it's going to work is really similar to the setup that we had with IME West for the last, I think it's 40 years now that they've all been co-located. We're celebrating 40 years next February. And WestPack and Sustainable Manufacturing will be taking place in the North Hall. And it's just going to be one big show. We'll be continuing to market WestPack as WestPack and market the event to our traditional audience base of packaging engineers and design engineers. But we're going to be also beefing that up with other sustainability titles, operational management, plant management and maintenance, and other titles that and job functions that would be really relevant to WestPack exhibitors.
Okay. So Melissa, what I heard is that WestPack is going to be in a different building than it's been in. It's going to be separate from the co-located sister shows that it used to be connected with, such as the very well-known medical device show, MD&M West. But that's not unheard of for other events that are out there. And there's going to be, I'm sure, things that we're going to do to encourage those attendees from the main convention hall to take that really short walk over to the North Hall, which is the newer building. It's literally right across the sidewalk, right? What are we going to be doing?
Yeah. Well, and in fact, if they don't want to go across the sidewalk, they can always go up to the second level of the convention center, and it's connected actually right on the meeting room level.
Okay, well, that's a great second option, but usually it's beautiful weather in sunny California. Yes. So I love that short walk.
Yeah, if you want to get some sunshine or maybe visit the food trucks, you can certainly walk outside. So the North Hall is just past the Hilton Hotel, kind of on that side of the campus and across from the arena. So what we're going to be doing is really making sure that there's plenty of signage, plenty of wayfinding, helping attendees to navigate their way around the entire Anaheim Convention Center campus, because now we'll be really taking up the entire footprint of the facility. We'll be obviously including the co-location in all of our marketing and messaging pre-show. So anybody who's registered for IME West or Sustainable Manufacturing Expo and WestPack are able to go back and forth smoothly, easily, no fuss, no muss, one registration pass.
Okay, great. And that one registration pass also gives WestPack attendees ability to freely visit the Sustainable Manufacturing Expo, the new show, as well
Absolutely.
as all the other
Absolutely.
sister
It's
shows? Okay.
yep, it's one show in the North Hall. So whether attendees are registering for Sustainable Manufacturing Expo or WestPack or IME West, they're able to really freely go between any of the brands and either of the halls.
Okay, excellent. Thanks for that. So this north building, it's fairly new, just a couple of years old, correct?
Yes.
What's different or better about it?
Well, I mean, the Anaheim Convention Center in general has a really strong commitment to sustainability. And in fact, they are,
California, you gotta
yes,
love California.
they are a LEED certified structure and have been since 2016. So they are one of the largest convention centers in the US who received that designation. I don't know if you saw last time we were in Anaheim in February, they've got a really cool rooftop garden now. They are using solar energy. I mean, they're doing some really cool things. And the North Hall's kind of no exception to that. So there's lots of windows, lots of light. What's different, it's two levels. So there will be exhibits for Sustainable Manufacturing Expo and WestPack on both level 1 and level 2. Um, and there, yeah, I mean, it's really very nice hall, very light and bright, and I think a perfect home for WestPack.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. And it's thrilling to see so much growth with these established shows. Really looking forward to it. I do understand, though, that the Sustainable Manufacturing Expo has some very strong partners that are going to bring some additional value for the attendees. What can you tell us about some of these partnerships that you're working on, and especially the ones that have a connection with our packaging community?
Well, one of our partners is actually in form a group called Omdia, and they are a global analyst and advisory leader specializing in market intelligence, particularly of tech markets. So within this area, they've been doing a lot of work around industrial sustainability and have been for a number of years. They are very strong in their knowledge and market research around industrial IoT and
Wow.
AI and automation and digital transformation. So a lot of technology that I think our packaging machinery manufacturers are starting to, or are not starting to, but are incorporating in their own facilities.
Yep. Artificial intelligence, AI, we've been covering that for a while. Obviously, Industry 4.0 being a connected facility, all of that, very, very important. Um, is that the only partner, Amdia?
No, we are also working with ASME, the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. We haven't quite finalized that partnership yet. So I don't have a ton of detail to share at the moment, but I think we're going to be working together on bringing in some of their startups and
Nice.
and within that startup community, there's some opportunity with some technology that could be useful to packaging engineers.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's quite a few packaging engineers that are members in ASME. Wonderful. So, over the years, research has shown that a key reason people attend trade shows is to see new products. And one of the product areas of interest for exhibitors that I've seen for the Sustainable Manufacturing Expo, the new show, is sensors. And that's actually been a key category for packaging too. Measuring is such an important part of any environmental reporting, ESG reporting, environmental, social, and governance. And I could definitely see the WestPack attendees kind of getting a leg up by learning about some of these new technologies to incorporate into their systems. And the packaging machinery exhibitors at WestPack can benefit from that too, of course. But other than sensors, what other products might the WestPack attendees, our packaging community, be seeing as they walk through that north building?
Well, as part of that product design life cycle,
Mm-hmm.
they can find materials, bioplastics. We'll be working with 3D printing, and prototyping
Mm-hmm.
additive manufacturing exhibitors. Um, Digital twin will be huge. I think that seems to be a real hot topic in the industry right now. A lot of people are talking about digital twin. Um,
Yep.
Cobots and robots, edge AI and cloud computing, data analysis and management tools and technology, supply chain optimization. I mean, really, a lot of, I think, digital transformation type of technologies that manufacturers can incorporate into their processes to really start to see more efficiencies and productivity.
Mm-hmm. Now, not everything in packaging is focused on sustainability. Sustainability, however, does touch on all facets of packaging, but I would imagine maybe being co-located here with a new Sustainable Manufacturing Expo that the Westpac show might have a little bit more flavor on the sustainability side. What do you think?
Yeah, I would definitely think so. And certainly, I think in California, the market is going to be driven to find more sustainable solutions. So I would expect that, with the passing of, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget, SB 54, and this
Yeah.
is a mouthful, Plastic Pollution Prevention and Packaging Producer Responsibility Act.
Yep.
Um, that the California manufacturing community is really going to be looking for sustainable solutions, whether it's on the packaging side or in other areas. So yeah, I think that since the market is going to be demanding those types of solutions and materials and products, that would drive more Westpac exhibitors to really be focused on that.
Okay, excellent. And I know, being part of Informa, that our events are super strong on continuing education. Our conference programs are among the best out there. What maybe crossover educational activities do we have planned for Westpac in 2025? And are the Westpac attendees also going to be welcome at any of the presentations at the new Sustainable Manufacturing Expo?
Well, the Westpac attendees are able to go anywhere that they want in the show, just like they could at IME West. So the answer to that question is yes, they are welcome
Yeah, great.
to attend any sessions that they are interested in. We are going to have 5 stages located
Whoa.
across the 2 levels of Sustainable Manufacturing Expo and Westpac. And we're going to be continuing with our Pack Place Theater, which we launched at IME West WestPack. I think it was 2 years ago. And Lisa, you've been on that stage a couple of times now.
Oh,
So
many times. Yes. I love
uh,
it.
a
Such a
strong
great program.
contributor to our
Thank
program.
you.
So lots of opportunity for education and really focused on all of the pieces of Sustainable Manufacturing Expo and WestPack that attendees need to learn about. There's such an opportunity for knowledge sharing here. I think that's going to be, we talked a little bit about products, but I think that the community needs expertise and knowledge as almost as much as they need the products. So I think that the opportunity for WestPack exhibitors to really bring their experts to the show to help attendees understand not just how to use the equipment, but how to incorporate it and make it, how it can really help them to create the most sustainable products that they need to.
I know that Informa bills this annual Anaheim event as a one-stop shop for manufacturers, advanced manufacturing. How is this 2025 event going to be the one-stop shop for manufacturers interested in sustainability?
Well, it truly is now a one-stop shop because manufacturers can go to IME West and they can see all of the 2,000 exhibitors that are part of that event. And how do they build their devices or their products, find all of the materials and the parts and the experts and the technology that they need to build their products, and then they can come to Sustainable Manufacturing Expo and learn how to build those products in a more sustainable way. So it's really sort of I think ticking a lot of boxes for manufacturers. It would be, I would think, a very efficient use of time away from the office. You'd be able to get a lot done in 2 or 3 days.
Yep. Excellent. Wonderful. Melissa, thank you for this. Is there any other information about the co-located WestPack and the Sustainable Manufacturing Expo that you'd like to tell us that maybe I haven't thought to ask?
Well, the new show is going to be 2 days. So it will be February 4th and 5th, while IME West will continue to be the 3-day show, the February 4th through the 6th. But other than that, I think we covered a lot, and I'm just looking forward to this really exciting launch.
Yep, me too. Me too. Thank you so much for your time, Melissa. Appreciate it.
Thank you.